Nid dwi'n gofyn bywyd mathus ar ei byd a'i berau man. Gofyn wyl am gael o'n hapus, gael o'n o, nes gael o'n lan.
We rent a room in the pub here every week, so we don't have a properly equipped building because this is more about socialising as opposed to personal care. In the 3.5 years I've been here, we've supported 21 people who have come and gone for various reasons. My concerns for the service users are the fact that there is absolutely very poor public transport up here and very, very little else for them, and I don't think they would get out of their houses, they wouldn't meet other people. I'm sure they will become isolated and lonely, and you know, they'll miss the social interaction, and I truly believe that then they will go on to need further care. And the same actually applies to the volunteers. All the volunteers are, you know, I can't praise them enough actually. We couldn't do it without them. They all go the extra mile, and you know, they'll help you with anything. They're friends now, you know. I feel like I've got a little circle of family and friends up here in Tanat Valley. I don't think I'd ever been to Llangynog before I came here to work. Oh.
Being a volunteer is really worthwhile because you feel valued. And I think that could be one of the problems when you retire, having been in quite a high-powered job. Suddenly you're a nobody, and it is good to go and help out and feel, you know, valued and of some worth, and putting something back into the community. If we had a full quota of people, it would be a very cost-effective way of meeting people's needs. But to just have half the amount of people that we can have is obviously puts the cost up. People don't want a befriending system with people going to visit them in their houses. The whole point of it is to get out and meet other people and have a meal that they haven't had to cook. And another thing that I think is really important is that most of the people who come here, it's something they can do independent of their families. I think when you reach your 80s, you're reliant on your family for so much, and it's nice to do something that is independent, show you, know, that you are still capable of doing things without asking all the time.
I feel I'm involved in some community life, and it gets me out and meet different people. Like my sister-in-law, she doesn't walk to the village now, and she looks forward very much for coming here on a Wednesday. And they enjoy it, and we have a nice lunch and a chat, and very sociable, really, very nice.
And, you know, we miss everyone that isn't here. It's like Evelyn is not here today. She lives in Pennybolt Far, I live in Pennybolt Far. I bring her sometimes, if I'm not doing something afterwards. And when I pick her up and we drive up, and her conversation is, I do love going to the day centre. I do enjoy it so much. She does. She takes part in playing bingo, and she enjoys her meal, and she always loves her food. And it's a break for her family, and that's what volunteering is about. Not only for the clients, but for their families to have a break where somebody is away, having a meal, is safe, is looked after, whatever they need, and if there was an emergency, people are competent to deal with it. So that's important, and that's respite for the families that are at home. If they're not, some of them live at home on their own, like Llangynog. Stalwart of the community, everybody knows Llangynog. And he used to sing a lot better than he does now. He changes key, which he usedn't to do.
a Tanat Valley Day mi Carolan, Carolan, down Diani, take you, lonely lost, Timonka, Lolanas Cani, Canil,